Good afternoon from Butlins here in Skegness. Yes, I've decided to pop to Butlins. I'm here for 4 nights in a gold 3-bedroom apartment. Now, I've just been allocated the room. It's in the Keys Village, Neptune Court, 114 on the first floor. Let's go and see. Check-in was dead easy. We drove through the south entrance and they had our pack for us, our welcome pack. Just give our surname and postcode and that was it. So let's have a little look around room 114 in the Neptune Court. So as soon as you come through the door, you've got these 2 rooms straight away. These are 2 of the bedrooms. Twin beds, little table with PowerPoint, a mirror and this open sort of hanging storage space. And I think the other side is going to be identical. Yes, it's exactly the same on that side. Your twin beds, your PowerPoint and the hanging space again. And the mirror. Then we walk straight into the main room. It's all open plan completely. Looks quite spacious, quite clean. So you got your kitchen. The oven. God, this looks a bit dated. I must admit, this does look dated. Your hob, that's going to be your extractor, if anything. Oh no, it's just an empty cupboard. Plenty of dishes. Your glasses, more glasses, and your cups. Nothing in there. We've got some pans down there. Some more pans. I think that's meant to be the cutlery tray. Oh no, this doesn't pull out at all. We do have a dishwasher. And a little freezer compartment. And your fridge. Cutlery drawer, plenty of knives and forks and your utensils, and under there just more storage. And we've got your toaster, microwave, that looks okay, and the kettle. Let's do the kettle check. Ugh. Don't think I'll be using that. Selection of teas and coffees, some milk, and your living room area looks okay. Smallish TV. People are all arriving, so you can hear the noise in the background. And this must be the double room. Good sized double bed. Got this little bit of a table stroke dresser. Smallish TV with a mirror, open plan again with the hanging space. Quite a few hangers. You got your iron, hairdryer, ironing board, and the free safe. Now I know that is a free safe. I've seen that before. So it's your 4 digits to close and 4 digits to open. Looking at the bed itself, you've got your bedside tables either side and your wall lights. I'll check this side. Yes, we've got pillow protectors on there. Just having a look at the quilt. That looks okay. And the bottom sheet, little bits of fluff on there. That looks okay. And do we have a mattress protector? Yes, we do have a mattress protector as well. Just a couple of little bits of black on. But that looks okay. Got your dining table with your 4 chairs, and there's one last room to check. I don't know what's in this little room here. Does this open up? A couple of more chairs and a dryer. And this must be the ensuite. Yes, it is. So you got your mirror, plenty of towels, sink. Let's check the toilet. Yes, that's fine. And your shower cubicle. Handheld. That looks okay. Do a long shot. Yes, so there you go. That's the actual chalet itself. Does look a bit dated, but it's okay. Now the thing you need to know, of course, is how much I pay for this, but you'll have to wait till later on in the video. So let's take a look round the rest of Butlins Holiday Camp here in Skegness. Right, so looking round, it looks like all the blocks are colour coded, because this Neptune block here is like a powder blue, and then you've got another block over there which is cream. So I think they colour code each of the blocks. Right, this is the map of our section. There are several maps around the camp, and we're staying at the Neptune Court, which is this one, in room 114. You can see there's reef, sands, mermaid, keel, waves, gull and easterly. You can see the main pavilion. Looks like the tent up at the far end. Nice little seating area in the sun. The thing I can say about Butlins is there are quite a lot of eateries, so you're not short of places to go to for food. Got this one here, which is the Beachcomber Inn. Just looking at some of the prices. Tuna mayo melt, £6.19. Jack and potato with baked beans, £6.19. Unfortunately, I can't go into these venues because the sound inside, I can hear the music blaring out now as I'm just walking past.
Every day, honestly, it's a big source of frustration for me. It's not just you, but I keep walking around the result then.
Look, the decoration on it. I thought they were actually paintings when I walked past earlier on, but they're not. They're actually like a drop skin on it. A lot of the activities here you do have to book in advance, so a little bit of a warning, make sure that you book these well in advance, preferably before you can arrive on some of them. That's like a splash area. It's not working at the moment with the main Butlins photo shoot. Seen loads of people here a little bit earlier on having a photograph shot. Another eatery, the Firehouse. Boneless chicken here as a starter. I don't know, sharers. Boneless chicken platter serves 2 people, £30.95. Now, some of the schools must have broke up a lot earlier, because I know my grandkids are still in school. So maybe they split certain areas, but still isn't anywhere near Easter. This is only the 1st of April. Now, I came through here before just to have a quick look, and the queue for the pool, that's the pool entrance just there, and the pool when we arrived entrance was all the way down there waiting to get in. So I gather that again is sessions that you have to be there for. I'll have to have a look, see how that works. So Papa John's, again you can hear the music now. I'm going to have to talk over it. That's why I can't go in these venues. I'm going to have to try and go in and shoot them. Let's have a look. I'm trying to read that now. There's your traffic light on the busy times. Queues likely from the opening till 1 o'clock. Normally busy, and the best time to swim is 3:30 through till close. Now I think the close is 4 o'clock. Sure, it was 4 o'clock, so you've only got really half an hour. Or start coming in, I'd say around 2:30. And for obvious reasons, I can't go in the swimming area. Obviously, they don't allow photography inside. So that's your splash water world. And now we enter the main pavilion here in Butlins. The home of entertainment. Dink Expo. That hasn't been opened either all morning so far. I've noticed one thing about here is a lot of the activities is pay for. Do you have a yacht club? Prices for the yacht club, which is not open at the moment. So it opens for your breakfast, obviously adults £11.95. There's your prices for your infants. Opens 8 till 10:30 and the diner 4:30 till 7. Evening meal £26.95. Hot Shots Bar. This is where the bowling alleys are. More like a sports bar. Yeah, there's your bar, and then you've got your bowling alley. Another main bar, Mega Treats. It's your sweet shop. No adults, maximum height. As I said, you've got this other bar here which is called the Jellyfish Lounge. And then the main pavilion bar, which is called Skyline. Yeah, it's the Skyline bar. This is where the main activity goes on during the night. It's the Skyline bar. It's where the main activity goes on, the children's entertainment and of course your live entertainment during the night. So carry on down here. There is another bookable function room. You have to book this in advance again. A lot of the shows in here are free, but you do have to pay for certain ones. I know I've looked on the app. You need to look on the Butlins site for the prices, but a lot of activities you get a certain amount free and the rest of them you will have to pay for. So there's your centre stage here at Butlins. Some of these you do have to book. So there you go, you've got. So today's party dancers, red coats, the bingo. Different days it's flipping around. Your photo opportunity, photo shoots. Again, these are free, the photo shoots, but unfortunately then you have to pay for the photographs. If you do want the photographs, the photos are free, but then it's free to have your, it's free to have your photographs taken, but then they do charge if you want the photographs. You can take your own photographs. As I said, you can take your own photographs free of charge, but if you want professional ones, obviously they're going to charge you. This place is huge. And then the fun works, which you can see straight away. It's just one big, huge, massive arcade. Again, if you've got children with you, which loads of people bring their children. I brought my grandchild, and this is going to become very, very expensive because even the little rides are, I mean, that one's £1 for that one. That one's £2.
What do you want to point now?
Spend a fortune in here. And £2 again. I love the fact that you can play, they've actually got a card machine on the little rides. So basically, any of the little merry-go-rounds for the children, for the toddlers, are going to cost you about £2. For like, I've seen one go before, you're talking 30 seconds and that's the £2 gone. They might be a little bit early for the entertainment. I'll have to come back a little bit later on and see what's going on stage. One thing I can say, it's very spacious. There's a lot of space in this place. The Butlins store. So plenty of Butlins merch if you do collect this stuff. Got the ears for, I'll see a price. Oh, $5.99. It's not bad really. Again, copyright music being played in the background. Your large lollipops for £3.99. Butlins hats are for £8.99. Really, they're not too bad. 2 cups for £5. Butlins 2025. Binky Bear, £16.99. Well, they give £2 plus the VAT to children's charities as well on that one. Oh, you do have a co-op here as well, so on site there is a co-op. And again, I went in before, we just went in to have a look around for some little bits, and to be honest with you, it's not overpriced. More gift shops. Let's take a walk through the other side of the pavilion and see what's outside. We had that co-op shop before I went in, and just for a couple of bits that we needed, and the prices were reasonable, a little bit over what you would expect to pay in a supermarket, but not really over expensive. There is Rent as well, which is another entertainment venue. I don't know if you can see anything that's on there. Entertainment venue, doesn't say what's on there. Please use the other entrance. Not open at the moment, or there might be another entrance around here. Let's take a little look around here. It was my first time here in Butlins, so don't really know what to expect myself. Scoop ice cream. Aerial adventures. I think this is where your climbing walls are, your climbing frames. Coral Beach over there, another restaurant. As I said, there's not a shortness of bars and restaurants. Another restaurant over there called Coast. Just over there, Coast Restaurant and the diner. A lot of stuff on here seems to be very spread out.
Yeah, it's gone really quiet.
I know I did a Haven holiday village a couple of weeks back, and that was on a smaller scale, a lot smaller to this. But this seems to be spread out over a huge site.
What we should do is we should look away.
Oh dear me.
I can imagine how busy this must be in the summer. Discovery Studio. Oh, that seems to be like an art venue type of place, really. Yes, it's like an art studio where you can go in and paint. Pottery painting, that's what it stands for. Yeah, that's the t-shirt shop. Creative Studio, that's where you can go and have t-shirts printed.
Should we go for the bigger one in the tent? Really cool for a day.
Another arcade. Over the far side of Butlins, I've noticed there are two fairgrounds. There is the normal fairground just over there, the entrance. We can't go too close at the moment because of copyright music, but here you do have the entrance for the toddlers fairground. It's called the Little Stars Fairground. It does have a play area and about 7 little rides at the back, but as I said, this is the toddler area. So we'll take a look in there and then we'll take a look in the main fairground, but unfortunately I can't talk in there because you can hear the music blaring, and that's right throughout the whole of the fun fair. So what do I think of Butlins in Skegness? Well, I'm back home now. We had to vacate the apartment by 10 o'clock and we had that 3.5 hour journey back home. So, and we did have Henry with us. So it was a case of packing everything and getting back home. So Butlins itself, in Skegness, first time I've ever been to a Butlins camp. And I couldn't fault it. Couldn't fault it at all. The actual camp itself, I couldn't fault. Now, the chalet, a bit dated I thought, but there was everything there that you needed. And the beds, everybody, there was 5 of us, including Henry, and not one of us complained about the bed. The beds themselves, they were so comfortable. You could just sink into them and you didn't want to get out of them. So the beds were perfect. The facilities in the room, we ate out a lot, but we did just make bussies and stuff during the day and had cereals for breakfast. So the facilities were fine if you use it as a base. Now, the room was a gold apartment, classed as a gold 3-bedroom apartment. Plenty of hot water. The problem we had was we were right at the very far end of the camp and the Wi-Fi was terrible. We had to go more closer or go actually into the main pavilion to pick up the Wi-Fi. it kept dropping out totally where we were. Now, as regarding the actual holiday camp, there's just so much, as you can see in the video, there is just so much to do for all the kids. Loads going on for the kids, loads going on for the toddlers. They had that mini fun fair for the toddlers, then they had the larger fun fair. The entertainment venues themselves, you did have the Skyline Bar, which was like the main entertainment bar in the centre of the pavilion. You did have the puppet circus for the little ones. You had the centre stage, which did quite a few live shows, including a Snow White pantomime. Then we had Reds, where everything just goes mad in Reds. You've got Billy Bear there, all of the red coats, and it's just mad in there. So there's plenty going on for the kids. Of course, you've got your arcades, you've got your climbing stuff, you've got your golf. There's just so much. The swimming pool, unfortunately, I couldn't video inside the swimming pool for obvious reasons. But there was just, Henry was in his element, I tell you. He just kept running off. We couldn't keep control of Henry. He was mad. So regarding kids' entertainment, you can't fault it. Now, regarding the food, there were so many eateries on site. We did actually eat out 4 nights in 4 different ones. The first night we went to Papa John's, which is just a basic, as you know, pizza place. Second night, we went to the American Diner. I'll tell you more about that in a second. And the third night we went to the Firehouse, which is like a grill house. They do burgers and steaks and stuff like that. And the final night we went to the Beachcomber, which is like a Wetherspoon style pub. Now the Beachcomber, you can see the food coming up on the screen. I didn't video all the food while I was there, but you'll see it coming up now. We had steak and ale pie, and I can't remember the rest. It's all coming up on the screen. That's what we had in the Beachcomber Inn. As I say, the Firehouse was the best food going. Really tasty food. Plenty of staff in there. The problem we had was the diner, which was an American style restaurant. There was no staff. The food took so long to come out. Now, when mine came out, you can see it coming up on the screen. This is what I ordered. This was just like a steak and a chicken with waffles, and this is what come out. And I'm not being funny, but that cost £16. I can't say anything else about it. This is what I ordered, and that's what I got. Now, in the same place, we ordered for Henry hot dog and waffles. The hot dog come out, and just watch the video now. Right, are you ready for this? My grandson's been served a hot dog. Wait for this. Look at this. I hope you can hear the sound. That's supposed to be a soft bun. We did actually complain to the manager, which I think was the manager was serving the food, because there was just no staff in there at all in the diner, and we did get a refund for Henry's hot dog food. Funny enough, my plate, even though there was nothing on it for £16, it didn't taste too bad. So that was the worst diner that we went into. It was actually called the diner, the American style diner, and the best one was the Firehouse. Tell me what you think. Have you let in these eateries before? As I said, we only did 4 of them. There must have been 10 on site. Now, the price now? That's what you need to know, isn't it? The price. Now, we did stay Monday to Friday, so it was a midweek break. We did get the weather. That was good as well. The price I paid for 4 adults and 1 toddler, that was for that 3-bedroom gold apartment. For those 4 nights, I paid £181. Tell me what you think. Do you think that's a good price? That's 4 adults and a toddler in a gold 3-bedroom apartment. Can't fault Butlins. Cannot fault it at all. There's just so much there for the children. A lot of the activities as well, certain activities and certain shows have to be pre-booked on the app, and you do have to pay for certain things. Check everything out on the app before you go. Certain shows you do have to pay for.
Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. Put down in the comments, what do you think of that price? £181 for 4 adults and 1 toddler for 4 nights. As I said, I can't fault it. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. And of course, Henry definitely enjoyed it. He was mad. I'm going to love you and leave you. I'm moving on to something different. If you want to know what that is, you'll have to wait and see. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, a like, a share, and of course, hit that notification bell. And don't forget to subscribe. Put down in the comments, what do you think of Butlins? Are you going this year? Did you like the video? Let me know in the comments down below. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. And bye for now.